Today reaffirms our concerted effort to securing our long-term growth strategy in the Kenyan banking industry with the listing of additional shares following completion of a successful merger between CBA and NIC. The merger process has been seamless thanks to the support we received from our shareholders, board members, regulatory authorities, specifically to mention the CMA for the guidance we received at any point in time. We required advice. The NSE, Jeff and your team, you are very, very open with us. The competition authority, really, I've never seen you work so fast. The Central Bank of Kenya and all the authorities across the region. So we really have a lot to thank you for getting us to this point. We remain optimistic and fully committed to delivering greater value to all our stakeholders, especially our shareholders. With this support and Kenya positioning itself as a regional hub, I believe the stage is firmly set for NCBA to play a much bigger role in driving financial inclusion and economic empowerment agenda in Africa.
As NCBA, we still have a long runway to cover. As Isaac and I were going through this merger journey, we kept talking about the fact that we're the third largest bank by assets, the second largest bank by deposits, yet we are only found in 17 counties. We talked about the fact that when our customers leave Nairobi, the next place they'll find us is Nakuru. And we felt surely between Nairobi and Nakuru, there must be many other customers that we should be speaking with. We also felt that there was need to extend our shareholding, and today listing of additional shares at the NSE speaks to the fact that we are eager to bring more investors to join us in this journey. Our brand and logo, which we will use today, speaks to Africa, but not only to Africa as a continent, but you may have noticed in front of me that the signs on it are greater than signs. Those greater than signs speak to something, that we can all be greater than what we are today, that we can together inspire greatness for everybody, including our shareholders.
National Industrial Credit Limited was incorporated in 1959 and became a public company when it listed on the then Nairobi Stock Exchange in 1971. In 1997, then known as National Industrial Credit Bank Limited, it merged with African Mercantile Bank, AMBank, in a transaction that saw new NIC shares being listed on NSE. Over the years that followed, and as it changed its name to NIC Bank Limited and then NIC Group PLC, there have been 2 rights issues and several bonus issues, bringing the total number of shares issued to just over 703.9 million. Today, 60 years since we first began, and with our new name, NCBA Group PLC, we list an additional 793.8 million new shares, slightly more than doubling the shares trading to 1.497 billion shares. The merger of NIC Group and Commercial Bank of Africa to form NCBA Group creates Kenya's third or second largest banking group and effectively brings to the public or to the exchange all the achievements and performance that CBA has built up over the years.
You know, we haven't had many listings. One of the challenges we have had ourselves as the NSC, as a board, is to get more listings onto the NSC. Also to get more retail Kenyan investor participation. We have our exchange today is about 75% foreign, and NCBA, this merger brings another 20,000 investors. The merger of the NIC and CBA has created the third largest financial services provider in Kenya. Today, NCBA Group lists 793 million shares, which will add an additional 25 billion shillings to the market cap. Our market cap currently is about 2.5 trillion. and the banking sector accounts for about 30%. That's about 750 million shillings, and therefore very, very important.
So we are delighted that you have made that decision and you have actually created a very, very major institution onto the platform. And I believe today, as we evaluate the index, David, I think the weighting of NCBA will actually skew it a bit. And so well done. You bring on board 793 million new shares, which comes to approximately 25 billion market cap. Hopefully we'll hold it there for a while. And really, you will actually be able to really increase the size of the NSC. We've really been looking out for large listings, and we want to encourage more listings via mergers and acquisitions, because we believe the market really is ready to accommodate listings of this size. We expect to see a lot of liquidity, a lot of trading on this particular share now, and a lot of interest from both the local and institutional investors into the stock.
As we've heard today, the merger of these institutions really brings to bear a much stronger financial institution to support the transformation of our national and regional agendas. The fact that we're looking at an institution that's already in 5 countries and growing, that truly has continental aspirations, helps to further reinforce Kenya's positioning as a competitive place to do business and as truly a hub for financial market transactions on the continent. You know, the consolidation of a true innovation driver, as well as an institution that's at its core a real economy facilitator, really speaks to the vision of transformation of national economies through innovation that the country, as Kenya, speaks to. But as we look at the deeper liquidity that's been created by the consolidation of these very significant institutions, it presents both challenges and opportunities for the capital markets in Kenya. I think the new liquidity created as domestic and international investors will seek to join, I think, the very promising story that this institution is presenting. Creates new challenges for NCBA on how they're going to approach investor relations and effectively positioning not only their story, but how they interact with their investors across the world.